everyone, this is Agent Matt, and welcome back to the agency's YouTube series. Today I'm doing a very highly anticipated video, and that is my 60-second strategy software live trading results. I'll go over some tips, and I'll just show you my trades I've made with help of this software. Now, if you have no idea at all of what I'm talking about, I highly recommend you check out this video over here because that explains my strategy and the software that we've developed here at the agency to help all our subscribers get some quality signals. Now, this is not going to be the only live trading session I do using this software, so if you're interested in seeing some more of those and you have not done so already, could you please click the subscribe button right above me here? That will subscribe you to our YouTube channel, so that way the next time we post a video about the 60-second software, you will be one of the first people to see it. Alright, so now let me just head over to my MetaTrader 4 account, so that way you can see this software run in action. So now this is my MetaTrader 4 terminal, and it's a little different than most of you guys probably remember from my other videos. I tried to simplify things just so that way it's easier for me to make real trades during this video. So I'm focusing on 7 currency pairs, and it's the US Canadian dollar, the AUD USD, the Great British Pound US dollar, the Euro JPY, the NZD USD, the USD JPY, and then down here the Euro USD. So I'm trading the Asian session right now, and the markets in the Asian session just opened, which is why you see a lot of crazy movement down here with a lot of these currency pairs. They're kind of moving everywhere, and we could have taken a trade here, but one of my rules for this strategy is avoid new market openings and closings. So despite that was a winning trade, it still didn't fit all my criteria, and with real money on the line, I'm not willing to take that risk simply because new market openings and closings can make the market do crazy things and crazy trends can develop. So I'm going to wait a little bit, let things settle down, and then I'm going to start my live trades. Okay, so we just got a new possible trade on the Euro JPY. Now, as you can see here, it is actually going just berserk. It's crazy, and the markets are acting very strangely right now. It would be a perfect time to be using our trend strategy. Now, the video for that is in the description below, but for this strategy, I would recommend highly to stay away from it. Yes, this line right here is not able to show you an accurate trend, but just by looking at it, the huge movements in this here and here, this is still probably just left over from the Asian market open. So we're going to postpone our trades a little longer, just let the market settle down a little bit, because right now they're just actually crazy, and there's no way we can generate profitable trades seeing the markets going this way. Now we're just going to suspend trading for all currency pairs because of this one currency pair, because believe it or not, they're actually all related, and it's important to understand that if you see one currency pair going crazy, it doesn't mean just go to the next one. They're all related. Now, it appears that it could have been a possible winning trade because it's taking a pretty solid dip here, but it's just not worth it to us because it doesn't meet all our criteria, and it's just too unpredictable when it's in such a big uptrend. So now let me just wait it out, and we'll begin our trading session in just a little bit. Okay, so we now have a possible trade on the US Canadian dollar, as you can see here. So what we're going to do is get our broker ready, and then when we hear the ding, we are going to open our trade. So let's try to get this all set up. So now the trade is all set up, and we are just waiting for that ding. Alright, there it is. So now we just invested, and it's set. Alright, so this trade has 5 seconds left, and that was a pretty good start to our session. We now have a winning trade with the US Canadian dollar, so a solid profit there. We're 1 for 1. It's just the start of our session. We have a long ways to go, but now let me head over to our MetaTrader account again and see when the next possible trade is going to be. Alright, so I'm back, and it appears we have a possible trade on the Euro USD, and this one looks very nice. I'm going to head over to the broker and quickly get in on that trade. It's a put trade, 60 seconds, Euro USD. It's a very solid trade. Okay, so now still looks really good. Uptrend a little bit, so I'm thinking this is actually more of a 2-minute trade riskier trades, I would lean more towards 2 minutes. There it is. Alright, so we just got in on it, and let's see how this plays its course. Alright, so actually we now have a possible on the US Canadian dollar. So let me just head over and check that one out. Ooh, for me that is just too steep of a downtrend. The Euro USD was kind of a steady uptrend, which is why I took a 2 minute. But this one just really sharp downtrend. So we're gonna avoid that trade. You have to know when to take a trade and when not to take a trade. So now back at our broker, it appears that, oh, alright, it just dropped in. Now I'm just gonna go away and fast forward the video. Okay, so our trade just finished in the money. A great trade there. The software is holding up to expectations currently, and it's actually resembling my 60-second strategy very well. So I'm just going to head back over to our MetaTrader 4 terminal to try to find some more trades. Alright, so it appears like we have a possible trade on the Euro JPY right now, but it is spiking up relatively quickly, which is a tad bit disappointing. We're just going to watch it. It doesn't look viable. Oh, it's going down again. I'm going to head over to my broker and actually get set up for this. So Euro JPY, we're looking for a call. Let's try to find that. There we are. Let's get it set up. And I'm just waiting for that ding, and if I don't hear it, then I'll just miss that trade. Well, looks like I already missed it. And that will happen. It is okay if that happens. I mean, you're not going to make every trade, and it's better off to miss a trade. Now this trade is obviously agonizing to miss because it is looks like it's going to be a pretty solid win, great trade. But the key thing here is you have to stick to a strategy. That is what is most important in any type of trading. So if we didn't stick to a strategy, we wouldn't be disciplined, and then we would just lose money. This one won, yes, but I guarantee you for every one that wins, there's probably at least 5 or 6 that lose, so you have to be disciplined. Okay, so it appears we actually now have a possible Euro JPY trade. I'm going to check that out. I like this one a lot. It has a lot of, well, no trend. It's actually very flat sideways movement. Unfortunately, once again, it does appear we're not going to be able to take this trade. It simply went up and down too quickly. And one of the main criteria for this strategy is that candle has to close outside of the band, and then we will get in on the next trade. So we just got a warning here for a possible trade on the NZD USD, and this one looks very promising. There was an uptrend, and then it started to reverse. Oh, alright, so let's quickly get in on that. I was prepared. Okay, so there we go. Now we're in on it, and it started out, but let's see how this turns out. Alright, so there's 3 seconds left or so. Now that one is a little scary, but no risk, no reward. And I do trust this software and the strategy behind it. So I knew eventually it had to come back because the strategy is based on Bollinger Bands, as I've said so many times before. So what goes in must always come back. So there was another good trade, and I think that's going to end my trading session for the day. It's late where I am, but I decided to stay up to trade during the Asian markets for all our United States subscribers who would be doing so. Now the software has performed really well today, but I would just like to remind you of a couple things that a couple of our subscribers are having issues with. 1. Avoid news events at all costs. These can be deadly to any trading strategy because news events mess up the entire market. Now, new market openings and closings, as you saw at the beginning of this video, also disrupt the market because there's just crazy amounts of trading volume, usually during about the first half hour of trades. Next, we like you to avoid trends. I discussed this a little bit in the video, and I feel like right here was just too steep for it to take a trade, and our expert advisor actually didn't even, which is good. That means the development team has kicked in a little something to try to avoid these trends. Now that's the end of my trading session. I made somewhere around $900, $800, somewhere in there for about maybe 2 hours worth of trading. So pretty solid day, I would say. I didn't show all the trades. I tried to pick the ones that I thought would help you understand the software a little better and help you become more profitable using this strategy in the software. I didn't show any of my losing trades, but that does not mean I didn't have any. I did have about 2 or so, I would say, losing trades, and I've already received a couple emails asking for me to show the losing trades. So in my next live trading session with this software, I will be showing my losing trades, because I do feel like they are a valuable lesson. So if you're looking forward to that, please hit the subscribe button up here so that way you can get it. I'm thinking sometime later this week, maybe early next week, I will do that. And if you haven't bought this software already, the link to do it is in the description below. It's 49 Great British pounds, except if you use the code AgentMatt, you'll get 50% off. Now, as soon as version 3 comes out, which will probably be next week sometime, I will increase the price of this just so that way we get quality traders over quantity traders, because I really want to see a lot of you subscribers be successful. Now, when you purchase this software, you will get setup videos to help you set up this software. We're also developing a PDF to help you guys understand the rules a little bit better. And as I've said before, once you purchase it, you'll get all the updates for this particular software for life, which is very nice, because we will be constantly improving this software so that it becomes profitable for everyone and easier to understand for everyone. That concludes this video for today, guys. Agent Matt.